Saturday, July 24th, 2021. I may or may not be a bit overheated. It's warm out there. Air quality was a little bit better than yesterday, though. I could tell. Instead of feeling like I was breathing half a pack of cigarettes during the run, maybe only a quarter pack. Joke. But still, they say that breathing bad air is like, they measure it equivalent to like cigarettes or something. I don't know. But it turns out what I thought was bad was actually only moderate. That was only moderate when I looked it up. It was like the air quality, it did get over 100. I don't know how they measure that, but apparently around 100 is moderate air quality. And then like when you get down to like below 80, it starts getting like fair, and then around 60 or something, it's good. And then like less than 60 is like just better. So on like the color map of the air quality, it shows like the flow and the little arrows are where the air is moving. It is like yellowish orange around here with pockets of little bits of green. So we're like just kind of in the yellow-orange area right now. And but if you go east of here, it starts turning green. So anyway, and then west of here, it's like deep orange red, and that's where it's like hazardous to be outside and be doing anything physical. Like you're not supposed to be like, anything like yard work or working at all outside. Strenuous labor or even exercise labor is hazardous. People with sensitivity or health concerns could have medical consequences. And then especially if they're not staying hydrated and moderating activity and being conscious of themselves and their state of mind, because you can start to get lightheaded or dizzy or start seeing shadows or spots or whatever, I don't know. Symptoms. Don't pay attention. Yeah, I'm really health conscious. I'm more so nowadays. I am more so nowadays. It used to be like, well, I hope this is okay. Anyway, it's a good run. Went out the usual, well, the benchmarked way, and I did go faster today than yesterday. I was still 9-minute mile out, but then I picked up 15 seconds in the second mile, and then lost 10 seconds on the third mile. So still, on average, faster than a 9-minute mile. So I was okay with that, with it being as hot as it was and humid. Air quality and humidity too. So it's about 25 Celsius, which is, it's not that hot, but it's hot enough for me. Anything around 80 Fahrenheit or 25 Celsius, or I think those are about the same. That's about as much as that's hot. I don't like it much hotter than that at all. I prefer it cooler as a general practice. Of course, like, between 50 and 60 is fine. As far as like being outdoors and doing stuff, I like, So back in the springtime when I was running, that was nice. It was borderline on cold, but as long as it's above freezing, I'm okay. As far as running, because some of those days when I was out running, it was between 35 and 40 degrees back in March, and it was and especially when I was just running for the first time in a long time. That was a good weather condition for me to start in. I think so. I could still see my breath every so often back in March. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what, if there's a we component or an us component, or is it just like, now is it just like we are communicating in a strange way and just getting to know each other by showing each other things independently of the other, so it's like, or it might just be my imagination and there's nothing going on. Absolutely nothing. It's all my imagination and feelings I've constructed from fragments, and it's totally imaginary, and whatever attention that I'm receiving is just friendly. It's just being friendly, and I'm reading into it a lot more than what's actually there. And what I'm seeing could be for anybody else. It could be for somebody else. I don't know. Like I was told, there could, it was hinted at that there were other conversations. So I don't know. And whatever parallels or synchronicities, I think that word's used a lot. People like to use that word to imply definition, meaning, that is or is not there. There's a lot of just coincidences too. Not everything means something. Well, sometimes. Well, it depends on who you're talking to. So, a lot of stuff of mine has multiple meanings in alternative contexts. And, yeah. So a lot of my stuff does mean more. But I don't think everybody thinks like that. So, I try not to read, but I can just go in circles with this. Because I want to figure it out. But I'm never going to figure it out. And I just want, I want. And that's the problem. Dang it. So, anyway. I don't know. I don't know what she thinks. It's like I want to know. But I think she's settling things. I just can't tell. And she's not one for explaining and being mysterious and providing public. I mean, there might be more. I just don't see it. There could be a lot more. I only just see what it. There might be totally. I know there's other, communications and things that go, but I don't get to see. I only see the side that I see, and I guess that's for a reason. It's like I'm not supposed to. And it's like, and I could blatantly just be like, hey, is it? And then I'd find out, and she'd be like, oh no, what made you think that? How did you get that idea? Oh. Yeah, I could go that way. I don't want to. And it's kind of a matter of pride, like, oh, I fooled myself and deceived myself into thinking something that isn't there. Great. Did it again. And I've written some really good stuff on the basis of this constructed reality, and it seems like people like it, even though if they don't understand it, they still like it. But it's like, so I'm just being observant and patient and not taking, not trying not to be presumptuous, and because I don't want to be rude. I have a great emphasis on trying not to be rude. So, but definitely still has my attention. I'm definitely paying attention and listening and watching and just trying not to be creepy. That's important. I don't want to. I don't know, but maybe it's like I don't know. There's like it's like that delicate little or I want to say dance, but it's like I don't know the steps, and I don't know like too close, too far away. It's like I don't want to be too far away where they think I'm not interested, and I don't want to get too close where they think I'm too nosy or clingy or whatever. However that goes, I don't know how that goes. So, and it's like I'm just, they are showing off themselves and showing off their writing and showing off what they do, and I appreciate that. And showing off their passion for things, and their contempt and for things that don't suit them. And it's like, yeah, mm-hmm, yeah. It's like I like that. It's like it's okay to be angry about stuff. It's like it's good. It's better to express these things than just hold on to it and be like internally pissed off. I think so. So it's like if I'm doing something that bothers somebody else, I want to know about it. That way I can make adjustments. So if I'm paying too much attention, tell me to back off, and I back off. Maybe too much. I don't know. But tell me to get closer, and I will. I don't know. And maybe I am receiving instructions or suggestions about stuff, and I don't recognize it, or I don't know. It's like riddles. And I am sometimes answering the riddles. It's just I'm answering in a riddle myself, or with a story that has the answer that I'm giving in the story. So it's not like direct or obvious, but it's in there, my response. And then there's these, where I'm directly addressing, but these aren't seen. So it's like, I think they're aware of them, but they don't look at them. So that's fine. It lets me have my private space to talk, have my quality time. But and I get to make fun of myself too, because I don't know. Is this like as me as it gets? Because I think I'm alone and I'm not being observed, but I'm talking at myself. So I still kind of am on. I feel like I'm performing a little bit because I'm like talking to myself. So I don't know. I guess the only way to capture me without knowledge is if I was being recorded without me even knowing. So anyway, so work went fine today. Running's good, I guess. Writing, I wrote something this morning, and I think that, I don't remember what I wrote. It was right before work. Oh yeah. It was okay, I guess. And I read some of their stuff, and I liked it a lot. I don't know how to respond to it. I'd like to respond to it, but it's like, I feel like it's not my place. Like, what about everybody else? Aren't they going to, show a little support for the stuff that's there, that's really good, that they should give a little thumbs up or acknowledgement that it's there, and, whereas, like, I don't want to be the one that only, so. But I think I might, they've had their chance. Or maybe it's just like something like it's just supposed to just stay there. It's just been there. Just leave it be. Just admire the distance. It doesn't require acknowledgement. It just be. But I probably am just going to go in there and bam, and be like, good job, I like that. So, we'll see. My neighbor's home. mess up. Anyway, I really do hope that the way I'm thinking is somewhat accurate, and I could be totally wrong, but I know that I might not be right, but I can't be wrong. So, yeah, I don't even know how this is all going to work, or how it's all going to turn out, but I hope it turns out okay. It's going to turn out how it's going to turn out. And anyway, this is what I was doing on July 24th, 2021. So, anyway. Anyway, I should go take a shower, clean up, get something to eat, and yeah. Who knows? See what the rest of the day brings. Because I don't know. I don't have any plans. I'm free.